This is KHQA Sports.
And tip top of the evening, everybody, and welcome to Sports Final, our last full Friday week of the Tri-State football docket. Believe it or not, the regular season ends tonight in both the land of Lincoln, I should say, and the Hawkeye State, and we still have business to attend there, but more pressingly, it's playoff time in Northeast Missouri. We start you off with our game of the week tonight at that fabulous new facility at Monroe City, and what a night it was. Oh, for the joyous Panther fans as they were treated to fun early. Short field thanks to a Taylor Burt kickoff return, but check this out. Cullen of House Stark trying to extend the field a little longer. Louisiana's big defensive end with a nice play. Didn't last long. 3rd and 12. Tara Garner doing Tara Garner things from 23 yards out. Made it 8-0 in a blink. The Monroe City defense very stout in this game as well. This is J.D. Brown. And what can Brown do for you? Great tackle for him. That sets up Jonathan Shuck right here. Going to work. Taking it to the house right here. Almost 40-yard line. Ooh, down to the 1. That was a 40-yard pickup. Sets him up from 2 yards out for the eventual score. They let him do the work. They also let him get the 2-point conversion on a nice pass right here from Brandon Devlin. Made it 16-0 at that point. Then Logan Minter going to splash in as well. Make it 22-0 as Monroe City takes care of business, runs away in this game, and advances to the district semifinals by virtue of a 46-0 victory. Up next for them would be the winner of tonight's Mark Twain Crystal City game. If you got there late, it was over fast. Mark Twain just doling out discipline tonight in a big, major, ugly way. Starts with the defense. Corey Gilmore, get it done, big fella. Just absolutely locking things up. This kind of night for Crystal City. Deep snap off the helmet. Fumbled, recovered right there by Trey Arndt. This game already laughable when we got there. That's the kind of thing that happens on week one of districts. Brandon Hamilton splashes in from 1 yard out. Mark Twain, a big-time winner, winning by the final count in this one of 66-6 was your final. Mark Twain and Monroe City going at it next week. On the other side of the bracket, the favorite in the bracket, having no problems tonight, Valley Catholic taking care of Chaffee. 55-0 was your final in that ball game. We do not yet know who they will play. We assume it will be Perryville St. Vincent, but no score yet posted to the Misha website there as well. More in Class 1. This time it's South Shelby and North Shelby going at it. South Shelby's first play from scrimmage is a short pass from Brett Threcold to the touchdown machine that is Trace Windsor, who rumbles through tackles aplenty, taking it all the way down to give South the early lead. For the second week in a row, South unleashed its aerial attack. This time it will be Threcold finding Austin Durbin. Great piece of passing right here. The touchdown, the hookup, and it was big. And then more from Trace Windsor in this ball game. Going to break loose the old-fashioned way on a 52-yard scamper. South Shelby wins in a blowout in this one tonight. The big story in this one late in the ball game, our man Drew Wilt. You may have known him from all of the great video we've showed you of his Special Olympics victories over the years. Well, tonight he had a 15-yard touchdown rumble. Way to go, Drew. Classy move by North Shelby as well as South Shelby wins going away. They win in an absolute rout to the Cardinals. Up next for them, a showdown with the Paris Coyotes, who finally found their offense again. Huge night for Kyle Popkus and company tonight as Paris blows out Putnam County on the road. That's a big-time win for the Coyotes. 57-8 was your final there. And now here's Will.
Scotland County in the rematch from earlier in the season. Scotland County made a statement early in this one. Austin Day dropping back 58-yard touchdown run on the opening drive right there as he goes on into pay dirt. But after that, Knox County going to answer in a big way on the ensuing kickoff. This one drops back deep. Brody Mowbry's going to take the reverse, and he is gone down the far sidelines. You are not going to catch him all the way into the house. Mr. Mowbray doing it in the backfield, doing it on special teams. He is just that good, and more from Brody Mowbray. We had a nice little story on him earlier in this week. Brody's been doing it all as he takes this one all the way into the house as well. No problem for Knox tonight as they get it done 52-8 over Scotland County. And up next for Knox, they will be playing Milan as they get it done over Schuyler County tonight, 44-0. Chris.
Get a Class 2 tonight. Palmyra and Clark County going at it. Immediately following a Justin Miller scoop and score touchdown of 40 yards. Bad things for Clark County again. They failed to recover the kick, and that sets up Brendan Timbrook for the nice recovery. You know what? Palmyra drove it all the way down to the 4, turned it over on downs. One play later, though, Justin Miller, again, this kid having a monster night. The kill shot, which sets up a Kenny Huddleston recovery in the end zone. The defense, 2 touchdowns in the first half. The defense stout tonight for Palmyra. Those guys weren't real happy last week after the debacle that was the Monroe City game. They got it back going in a major way. Nice pickoff right here by A.J. O'Brien. Palmyra wins tonight in a blowout in this one. 41-0 is your final for the Palmyra Panthers. Up next for them will be a showdown with the winner of tonight's North Callaway Montgomery County game. That was North Callaway winning 48-24. So Palmyra and North Callaway up next. Bowling Green and Highland doing the thing tonight. Early on, how about this run by Caden Jenkins? It is a thing of absolute beauty. He's down. No, he's not. He's still going, and Highland can't stop him. Beautiful touchdown run, made it 6-0. But here come the Highland Cougars. They were not to be denied in this ball game. How about this? Big passing play from Andrew Schultz to Austin Richmiller. Fun stuff right there as well. As that, my friends, would actually put Highland up by a 7-6 count. It was short-lived, however, in this ball game. Back coming the other way. How about some defense, though, from Highland right here? Ricky Washington, great hit tonight. Highland was trying to prove they were going to be a part of this thing. 66 unanswered points, however, later from this guy, Jacob Niemeyer and company, and Bowling Green got the thing done tonight in a major way. Huge win tonight, as I mentioned, 66 unanswered points, and it was tonight Bowling Green advancing on into the semifinals, getting the big-time win. Up next for them, an upset showdown with Van Far, who takes out Clopton-Ellsbury 26-24, break up the Indians. What a wonderful win for Lucas Robinson and company tonight. They will get the showdown with Bowling Green. Now, here's Will again.
Got a little Kirksville-Hannibal action down at Porter Stadium. Hannibal looking to continue the momentum here, and Kirksville has the ball. They are going to fumble on the exchange right there between Bryce Gray and McKenna Cook. Hannibal is going to take over deep in Kirksville territory right there. Shamar Griffith going to be doing Shamar Griffith things, as Chris Dura would say. He gets the handoff right there, toss pitch all the way into the end zone right there, puts Hannibal up even more at that point. And then it's going to be Eric Jones with the handoff. He's going to go up the gut, no problem. Hannibal does it big tonight, 62-6 over Kirksville. Let's take you to a few scores if we can right now. Centralia, they get it done tonight, 35-6, also making a winner tonight. 41-0 over Missouri Military Academy. QHS looking to keep their momentum going heading into the playoffs as we take you to the highlights right here. This one just went final. They were taking on Richwoods in this one early on. George Gricard, he's going to flush out far sideline. Nice looking scramble for him as he gets out of bounds right there. They would keep the drive alive. Devin Smith going to have the rock in his hands, and he is going to keep it moving. Gets up the middle right here. Nice looking run from him as he's down on the ground right there. Bryce Umazig going to finish it off with the touchdown run right here. But QHS, they fall tonight by a final score of 35-28. Over to Chris.
Scoreboard playoff implications tonight for Jacksonville, which has not beat Glenwood in 19 years. They're not going to do it again. Jacksonville needed this one to get the win and to get into the postseason, but this is magical loss number 5. The Crimsons are out. Quincy Notre Dame trying to keep the momentum rolling in Florida tonight. Got down early, came back big, but ended up losing to a really good Calvary team in Florida, 27-21. More with our man Will Wilson.
Unity at Tolono taking on Illini West up in Carthage tonight. Illini West already eligible for the playoff board, but looking to sure things up. Rockets on the move early in the first here. They go up 14-6. Taylor White finds Hiley Freeman right there. They would go up 21-6 at that point, like I said, but Chargers going to respond on the next drive. Braden Bennett pitches over to Nolan Ard, and Ard's going to fly down the sidelines, pick up a good chunk of yards right there, and that's going to be Austin Kirkman, who had a huge night in this one. He'd go in from a yard out. That would make it 21-12, but Illini West would have trouble stopping Unity all night long as they poured it on in the second half. They get it done at 56-44. Over to Chris.
For you of games with playoff implications. Central gets 6 touchdowns tonight from Alhar Saldana, 5 rushing and a punt return, big-time win. Triopia trailing late against Greenfield Northwestern. Triopia trying to get some momentum, trying to get to 6 tonight, losing 24-20. Rushville Industry, who was 7-1 coming in tonight, gets housed by Farmington. 46-16 is your final. More from Will.
West Hancock at home taking on Calhoun. Titans out of the playoff picture, but still bringing it in all front, especially Kendall Hall. Big stop right there for the Titans. This is all Kendall Hall in this highlight. Calhoun going for the onside kick. And how about Mr. Kendall Hall running people over? He is gone. Big fella down the sidelines. He is gone for the touchdown. You'll see that on Sensational 7. West Hancock gets it done 58-18. Finish the season 4-5. Over to Chris to finish it up.
Pittsfield trying to get things done tonight against a really good Auburn team. Great defense right here in the back by Austin Priest, who gets the pickoff right there. Unfortunately, that was the highlight for Pittsfield. They end up losing 47-3 was your final there. Other scores of a non-playoff type nature. Brown County rallies back in the second half to beat P Hill Western 30-12. North Green all over Unity Payson 42-0, and Macomb gets beaten by BCC tonight. Bloomington Central Catholic needed to win tonight to get into the playoffs. They get exactly that. Beardstown will finish the season winless. 55-12 was your final. No final yet on Highland Central East. Central East playoff berth hinges tonight on whether West Burlington Notre Dame won or lost. We don't know that yet either. Can't tell you that Keokuk lost tonight. 25-13 was your final there. Canton Lady Tigers today in semifinal action, taking on Jefferson in this one. Boy, a really good game pitched today by Olivia Jarvis, who was lights out early in this game, pitching well. Gave up just 4 hits on the day, but also gave up her first over-the-fence home run of the season. That was enough, unfortunately, for Jefferson to win. They push Canton into the third-place game today by the final count in this one of 3-1. Meanwhile, in the late game, the good news for Canton, they get a third-place trophy to bring home, their second ever, as Canton blows out Salisbury tonight. 7-1 was your final there. Quickly through the soccer scores tonight, QU women lose at home to Maryville, 1-0. The better news, the undefeated 6th-ranked QU men jump all over Maryville. 6-0 was your final. I know Taylor Reese had a big-time assist in that one as well, the Q&D product. Way to go, Hawks. Coming up tomorrow, it's overtime right here at 10:30. The biggie tomorrow, Quincy High School, Edwardsville in soccer, but so much more for you right here. We're looking forward to it. Hope you can join us at 10:30 for what should be a huge night, including Illinois playoff pairings right here as well. We'll see you then, everybody.